These are 5 signs that will let you know that you're HIV positive even before getting diagnosed with HIV. Hello, my name is Bianca and I've been living with HIV since 2019, and one of the questions that I get asked the most is, what are some of the symptoms that let you know that you're HIV positive? How can I know if me or someone that I'm dealing with is HIV positive if we haven't gotten tested? And now I understand why you guys would like to know if there are ways that you can discover if you are HIV positive or not, even without getting tested. So in today's video, I am going to give you 5 signs that will let you know you're HIV positive even if you haven't gotten diagnosed yet. And make sure you stick to the end of this video because the 5th sign is the most important and the clearest way that you will know whether or not you have HIV. So one of the first ways that you can know if you're HIV positive or not, and one of the first symptoms that I personally experienced, was extreme fatigue. You guys, I would wake up around 1 p.m. and shortly after I would have to take at least a 2 to 3 hour nap in order to function again for the rest of the day. By 3, I needed to nap, otherwise I would fall asleep anywhere that I was. This was something that really disrupted my life. I'm used to being very active and just very adventurous and go with the flow kind of girl. It was really a disturbance in my life, and I remember just being really sad about the fact that I didn't have the energy that I'm used to having. Number 2, and one of the most alarming for me, was rapid or extreme weight loss. Around the first week of my acute stage, I started realizing that I was losing a lot of weight. I lost about 20 something pounds within 2.5 weeks. Unless you are on Ozempic, there is no reason that your body should naturally be losing 25 pounds in 2.5 weeks. This is definitely a red flag that you should be paying attention to if you experience something like that. Just so that you guys know, losing 1 pound per week is something that's considered relatively healthy and also very challenging. So imagine, I was not trying to lose the weight and I still lost almost 30 pounds in 2.5 weeks. The third thing that I experienced that I didn't necessarily consider a red flag because I worked out was muscle soreness. This type of muscle soreness literally left me incapacitated. I had extreme joint pain, specifically in my knees, and it was so painful that some of the girls at the club would literally take out time from their night, their opportunity to get money, to massage my legs because I literally could not walk. I was in so much pain, so much fatigue, and so much muscle soreness. The muscle soreness that I experienced and the joint pain that I experienced was something out of this world, and I don't wish it upon anyone. Shout out to my girl D. I'll never forget her massaging my knees in the middle of like prime time at the club because I was in so much pain, literally on the verge of tears. It was such a humbling experience because, as I've mentioned, I'm extremely active. I used to break dance, I was on the soccer team, I was on the wrestling team. So to not be able to walk and do my job was something that was very humiliating, humbling, and scary. I don't know if I refused to put 2 and 2 together or I just didn't realize that this type of muscle soreness could not be attributed to working out, that it was because of HIV. The 4th sign that might be an indicator that you are HIV positive is swollen lymph nodes. Now, this is something else that I chose to ignore, but swollen lymph nodes is definitely a sign that your immune system is compromised in some way, or that your immune system is trying to fight off an infection. It's really important that we listen to our bodies when it comes to all the signs that I'm talking about, because God has given us the ability to connect with our bodies. And something that I want you guys to know is that if your body is communicating with you that you feel off in any way, shape, or form, take heed to the signs that your body is trying to tell you. Do not ignore the messages that your body is trying to share with you. God created us this way for a reason. However, do you know what else causes swollen lymph nodes, muscle soreness, fatigue, and weight loss? The flu, diabetes, Crohn's disease, fibromyalgia, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, heart disease, liver disease, the list goes on and on. So the 5th and final way that you can know whether or not you're HIV positive is by getting tested. There is no amount of symptoms, no amount of signs that I can give you that can let you know whether someone you know or yourself is HIV positive unless you get tested. In fact, you can go to a doctor and you can share with them all the symptoms that you're experiencing, and they still cannot diagnose you with anything, especially HIV, unless they actually test you. So my brothers and sisters, if you are watching this video because you are concerned about your health and you are concerned whether or not you've been exposed to HIV or currently are living with HIV and you don't know it, the only thing that you can do that can help your situation is to get tested. There is no sign, there is nothing that I can share with you that will alleviate your mind unless you go get tested. I hope that this helps somebody. Please go get tested if you haven't done so already. I love you guys so much. God bless you. Mwah.